1928. A broke young animator sits alone on a train from New York to Los Angeles. He's just lost everything, his own cartoon star, stolen by the very company he trusted. His name is Walt Disney, and somewhere in that train car, out of anger and desperation, he sketches a mouse. That mouse is about to make him one of the most powerful names on Earth. 5 years earlier, 21-year-old Walt ran his first studio, Laugh-O-Gram Films, in Kansas City. It collapsed. He was so broke he slept on the office floor and ate cold beans out of a can just to survive. With $40 in his pocket and one unfinished cartoon, he left for Hollywood, not to make history, just to eat. In Hollywood, Walt finally built a hit, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, made for Universal Pictures. Oswald was a star, but there was a catch buried in the contract. Universal owned the character, not Disney. In 1928, distributor Charles Mintz used that clause to poach almost Walt's entire animation team and keep Oswald for himself. Walt was left with nothing but his wife and his most loyal animator, Ubby Iwerks. That's the exact moment he sat on that train home. And instead of quitting, he and Iwerks invented a new character from scratch, one nobody could ever take from him again. They called him Mickey Mouse. Months later, Steamboat Willie hit theaters as one of the first cartoons with synchronized sound. Audiences went wild. This time, Walt made sure he owned every frame of it. By the 1930s, the Great Depression was crushing the film industry. Walt made a decision everyone in Hollywood called insane. He mortgaged his own house to fund a full-length animated feature. No one had ever made one. The press mocked it as Disney's Folly, insisting no audience would sit through 83 minutes of cartoons. In 1937, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs premiered and became the highest-grossing film in the world at that time. The Folly saved his studio. 20 years later, Walt did it again. He wanted to build a theme park unlike anything on Earth. Banks refused to fund it. They thought it was a fantasy, so he cashed out his own life insurance policy and personally guaranteed the debt. Disneyland was built in about a year. Opening day, July 1955, was a disaster. Counterfeit tickets, a heat wave, rides breaking down, not enough water fountains. Reporters called it Black Sunday. Walt didn't back down, and within 2 months, Disneyland was drawing crowds no one thought possible. Walt Disney died in 1966 before Disney World was even finished. He never saw the full scale of what he'd built, but the man who once lost his first company, lost his first cartoon star, and was told his ideas would never work, turned $40 in his pocket into a global empire worth hundreds of billions of dollars. He was once fired from a newspaper job for lacking imagination. Turns out, imagination was the only thing he ever really owned, and no one could ever steal that from him again.